Can you talk a little bit about what they call epigenetics?
Fear. You can teach your children as far as what you think is important for them to be afraid of. And it is passed down because at some particular time, that is a real threat. Okay. And so there are warnings that you teach both socially and through your behaviors to your children, because they're always observing and learning at every single moment in time. Now, how it relates to epigenetics is this. We are all concerned right now because we're seeing the results of infantile mortality, especially in Black females here in the United States, because if you compare it to other minorities in other countries, they don't have that issue.
Right.
Okay. Their kids are not dying stillborn. Okay. And it's because the stress that we put upon ourselves as far as in survival in this particular world that they don't understand and trying to get a hold of too. Both the relationship as far as what my lady was talking here, as far as with the Black man, as far as they have stress as well, okay? Because their stress is taking that man's seat, okay? In which it shouldn't be just one person there. Supporting the whole family and trying to be feminine at the same time. And so the thing about it is that how it relates on the cellular level, listen, we can see it because our children are dying.
Right. Yeah, when we look at the suicide rate, you know, when I was growing up, it was taboo, and you know, it really wasn't even heard of as far as a Black person committing suicide, because I think still at that time we still were very heavily religious. You know, young people, we don't see them in the churches or in the houses of worship like we used to. They've kind of rejected religiosity, and I think as a consequence of just throwing out the baby with the bathwater, when it comes down to certain stresses that there's nowhere to turn to and there's no hope.
As it relates to that trauma you were talking about, is that the fact is that many of us have turned to acculturation of the majority culture. And so when we were in a supportive environment with our families, okay, because everyone was under the same roof or even the same neighborhood, well, we started adopting the majority culture, okay? And what happened was that particular culture changes your mindset as far as what you want out of life and how you treat other people. That mindset is get yours. And so we moved away, okay? And we moved away, and we don't give resources back to that particular family. We don't put away side monies and resources saying I'm gonna take care of the next generation. I'm gonna take care of mom and dad. I'm gonna make sure that grandma basically is taken care of, because they're thinking about themselves. And that's one of the things that is taken away from us generationally, that we can tell instantly, because their support system is not there. And that's when that support system is not there, you get more anxiety and stress. Therefore, you get more suicides.